So, y'all, if you have been trying to achieve really ultra fluffy mashed potatoes to go with something like gravy and steak tips, you want to use russet potatoes. Not everybody knows that. But you definitely want to use russet potatoes. So I have 4 really nice sized russets, and I'm just rinsing them off. And then I'm going to dump this water out after I'm done rinsing them, because I want to get the starch off the peel. And then we're going to rinse them again 3 or 4 times in more water until the water runs totally clear. So let's do this step first. And then we're going to dry those off. And dump that water out. I think these steps are steps that a lot of people miss. And I have instant potatoes in my pantry. But I personally have come to I really don't like instant potatoes that much. Unless I'm making something like shepherd's pie where you really wouldn't notice it that much. But other than that, I really do not care much for instant potatoes. Now, I might grow some russets next year. I haven't decided yet. I'm still planning all that. I know I'm doing sweet potatoes and fingerlings. But I'm not sure. Because we are big potato eaters. But like when we fry potatoes and stuff, we love the Yukon Golds and the Reds. Those are our preferences. We like russet for like baked potatoes.
Misty's kitchen, the warmth fills the air. With laughter and love, it's a place we all share. Recipes passed down through the years. A sprinkle of joy mixed with our tears. Gather round, let the good times roll. Home cooking magic, it feeds the soul. From pies to stews, every bite's a delight. At Misty's Pleasures, everything feels right. The oven.
Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Down Home Misty Style. Today is Wednesday. It is a little bit past noon. I'm trying to catch up on some things, get some videos up. A lot going on. I feel like I'm always in behind, y'all. But welcome back. If you're new, I hope you enjoy what I put out there, and you'll consider hanging around for a little while. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and y'all never forget to share the content if you like it. This video, and there is a clip of me talking about it too as we go into it. But if you have always been wanting to make the best, lightest, fluffiest mashed potatoes for a side dish on Thanksgiving, this is the recipe you really truly want. I'm going to tell you my secrets and give you my tips and tricks. And I promise you, if you follow them, your potatoes will be the fluffiest, lightest on the table. And you don't just have to have it for Thanksgiving. You can have it anytime you want to. I love them. They're delicious. So y'all, on that note, let's jump into the video and I will see you there. With this homemade, totally from scratch. Totally nothing canned, nothing bagged, no packets. This is totally from scratch. Now watch Spongy now. We're in a little piece. Gonna get her a bite of potato and watch her reaction.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's good, isn't it?
That is really good.
It's really good. It's really good, y'all. It's a, what is it, Bulldog? 10?
10, 100,000.
Oh my god.
My brother won't eat this though. That's sad.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I mean, if it didn't, I mean, he probably will. He might, like maybe without the vegetables.
Oh my god, that's, he probably would eat this without the broccoli and all that. Alright, so we're going to peel our potatoes. This one sure did grow funny. Now, sometimes if I'm just wanting like mashed potatoes, not fluffy, but just mashed, I don't even peel my potatoes. And if you see a bad spot, just peel that away. And the peelings will be going in my garden bed. Or rather garden beds and containers. So that's our first one peeled. Now I'll be back with you when we get the others. Alright, now we're going to just cut these into pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in this water. You're not turning your heat on. But we're going to put them in the water. That will get excess starch out. And you are going to do this until the water runs perfectly clear. Alright, so y'all see that water is not perfectly clear. We've been letting these soak. We're going to dump it out and do it again. Do it as many times as you need to until the water is not cloudy. Alright, y'all. Let's get it done. Alright, y'all. When you look at our water now, you can see it is perfectly crystal clear. That makes a huge, huge difference. See how that is crystal clear? So always do that with your russets. When you want really fluffy mashed potatoes, always use russets, always peel, and wash them numerous times until your water is perfectly clear, just like this. Now what we want to do is we want to be generous with the salt that we're going to put in the water. And I use pink Himalayan salt. But we do really want to be really generous with it. All right, now I just use my hand and give that a stir so that salt will get into the potato. And we're going to cook these on medium heat until they're fork tender. So we're going to cover them up. Now you can use your steamer too, or Instapot. Lots of times I'll use my Instapot, but with russets and going with this kind of fluffy potato I want, I tend to go the traditional way because it's the best way to do it. Now, if you were going for a creamed potato, it'd be perfectly fine to do your Instapot. So we're going to pour our milk in here. And we're going to I hope my KitchenAid is plugged in. We're going to lock it. Oh, it is. Good. Good job, Booker.
I didn't do anything.
And we're going to start.
But what about the butter?
No, don't do that right away. And we're going to start just blending that in. Now, we want to start dropping our butter. My husband is not taking the garbage. So you want 6 tablespoons of butter. 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 Last one.
Delicious potatoes.
Oh, look how fluffy their baby's getting. Look at that fluffy. All right, now I got to pause it a minute. Y'all, these potatoes are so fluffy. They the bomb diggity fluffy.
Y'all, I want to go dig my head into them and lay in them.
All right, take a picture. They fluffy. All right, if y'all follow my instructions on how I said to make ultra fluffy potatoes, you can have the same thing. We're going to put a dash of onion powder.
Let me smell them, y'all. I hand on me. Switch the camera.
Look at these aren't the same potatoes that you put sour cream and all that into. And
the Yukon Gold?
Yeah, Yukon Gold is the ones you do that with. This is the kind you put this on. All right. Now we're going to do pepper, coarse ground black pepper.
What about heavy cream? Do we need that?
Nope.
Heavy cream makes it taste good. All the way out.
That's not the same thing. This is a different kind of potato recipe. And that's good. Now we're going to beat them just a few more minutes, and not very long. See how fluffy that is? It is so, so, so fluffy. The main goal is to make sure you want to get when you're making the mashed potatoes like these aren't the smashed, these aren't the creamed, these aren't the hand mashed. These are the fluffy creamies that go with steak, beef tips and stuff like that. You want to make sure you don't want those lumps and stuff.
I gotta do a video, y'all.
All right, let me hold on.
That was hot. I don't want to touch it.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a taste test real quick. Excuse me, y'all. Oh my God, you weren't supposed to hear that. Where's fork? I don't want there to be lumps. I remember when my mom would make mashed potatoes like this, and if I was a kid, or rather when I was a kid, and I ran into a lump, I would gag. I would, yeah. And then my dad would be really mean to me. Like, you're going to eat it. And then I'd start crying at the table. Oh my God.
All right, time for me to try it, y'all.